Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Evil Presence by GDC. And this is puzzle number 1 of our December Advent theme. So, as you know, we do a theme week at the first Monday of every month. But I thought for December we'd do something special, which is an Advent calendar from the 1st to the 25th. And this is based on the Advent series, Advent of Sudoku that I did last year, which was a set of puzzles created by Kinnison. And I really enjoy doing that every day and publishing those 6x6s every day. And that's what actually started the Sudoku Adventure series, where I reached out to Skunkworks, Riff Clown specifically, and asked if they wanted to help create puzzles for an ongoing series. And they actually named it Adventure. And that's why earlier puzzles may have used Advent-URE because it was kind of like based on the Advent series. Now it's just kind of adventure. But I thought that worked really well, and that was neat. And so why don't we go back to our roots and do 25 holiday-themed puzzles for the month of December, from December 1st to 25th. So I hope you enjoy this. They're still the same puzzles you know and love, just a little holiday themed to brighten up brighten up the month for you. So so let's go over the rules for this puzzle. We have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. These thicker kind of red-gray lines are parity lines. So digits along a parity line alternate between even and odd. So if this is an even number, for example, then this needs to be odd, say a 3, and then this needs to be even again, say a 4. This needs to be odd, could be 3 again, etc. But this doesn't have to be even, right? This could start odd and then go even and then go odd again, right? Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle of recording this, but that was a long intro, so I'm not redoing it. So I believe we went over the parity lines. So now let's go over these thinner green lines. These are German whisper lines. So adjacent digits along the line have to have a difference of at least 3. So if this is a 2, then this has to be at least 3 different from it. So it could be a 5 or a 6 only. And then finally, we have killer cages in the grid. So digits or cells that are surrounded by these dotted lines. The dotted lines are the cage. There's a clue in the top left. And digits in a cage sum to the value in the top left. So these two sum to 6. We could do 1, 5, for example. All right, those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, how do we want to get started? Well, there's no 6 in a 6 gauge, so 6 is one of these two. There's also no 3 in a 6 gauge. Because if we put a 3 in a 6 gauge, we'd have to put another 3 to get to 6, and that doesn't work. So this is actually a 3-6 pair for the row, because that's where 3 and 6 can go. And then these are these are 1, 5, and 2, 4 in some order. Okay, parity-wise. Unfortunately, 3 and 6 are different parities, so it doesn't help us with the parity lines. I'm going to color this. We don't know which is which, so I'm going to start with... actually, let's be thematic here. Let's use red and green and move along this parity line. We're basically just distinguishing even from odd here. So this is green, and this is green, and this is red. So there's going to be 3 greens and 3 reds in every row column box. So these are all red. So these match the parity of whatever this 3, 6 ends up being. We need 2 more reds in this row. We need 2 more greens in this row. Oops, 2 more greens in this row. Anything else obvious? Okay, because this is a 3-6 pair, my logic was great that this has to be green because it has to be the opposite parity, but actually this column already just needs 2 more greens. That's unfortunate. The only digits I knew didn't actually need to use them. Okay. Oh, how about the 6 though? So 6 is an even number. To achieve an even number by adding 2 numbers, you're going to do 2 evens or 2 odds. You can't mix. So this is going to be red also. These are also the same as each other, and they can't be red. So they are green. This is red. Because it's either 2, 4, 1, 5 or 2, 4, that means that these are also red. But of course, the row needed them to be red anyway. I think we can finish coloring. This is red for the column. We have all the reds for this row, so they need to be green. This needs to be red. This needs to be red for the column. Nope, it needs to be green for the column. And then this is red for the column. There we go. So we're completely colored. Now what? So these are the same as each other. They're both either 1-5 or 2-4. So what's actually going to distinguish? Okay, these are either both even or both odd. So let's think about that. Oh, okay, so let's think about German Whisper now. So German Whisper is going to go, just like the parity lines alternate even odd, German Whisper alternates low and high. Low being 1, 2, 3, high being 4, 5, 6. Because we're either adding 3 or subtracting 3 as we move along it. And there's only one choice, right? You can never subtract 3 from 1, 2, 3 or add 3 to 4, 5, 6. That gets out of range. And so because you're doing that, you're crossing between low and high every other. So these are either both low or both high. If they were both low, they would be a 1-3 pair. And if they were both high, they would be a 4-6 pair. And that would give us the parity. So this cell here, so this would either be a 1-3 pair. If it was a 1-3 pair, this would see a 3. That would force this to be a 6, because the only thing next to a 3 is a 6, because you have to add 3 to it. It'll add at least 3 to it. Otherwise, these are 4-6, in which case this is next to a 4, which would force this to be a 1, because we could only subtract 3 from the 4. So this is always 1 or 6. I don't know that that's helpful right now. These are the same. So we either have 1-3 pairs or 4-6 pairs here. How am I going to... Okay, so if this is a 1-3 pair... Oh, yeah, that doesn't work. Hold on. If this is a 1-3 pair, then this ends up a 6, but so does that. And that doesn't work. If this is a 4-6 pair, then this ends up a 3 and a 1, and that does work. So this is a 4-6 pair. So red is odd and green is even. So this is a 2-4 pair, and this is a 1-5 pair. This is a 1-5 pair. We know the order. This is the last even. That's a 2. Okay, I think we're flying now. So this is the last odd. That's a 3. That puts a 3 there. These are a 1-5 pair. Okay, so this German Whisper, it goes high, low, high. This has to be low, so that's the 1 and that's the 5. Okay. This has to be a 4-6 pair as well for the same exact logic we did earlier, because they both are even, and they're both high. Okay, so that finishes all those. 4 needs to be next to 1. So that's a 5 and a 1. This is a 3. This is a 5. I think we can finish all the odds. It's 5. This is 3. This is 1. This is 5. And now all the odds are done. Now we just have to do the evens. Okay, this is 2-4. This is 2-6. And we know the order. Gives us all these. This is a 4. This is a 6. This is a 2. We get the 6 and the 4. We get the 2 and the 4. We get the 2 here, and we're done. That was a neat idea. Thanks, GDC. Also, is this GDC's premiere? I think this might be GDC's premiere as a setter for Adventure. So very nice premiere as well. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the Advent series. Yeah, if you enjoyed this puzzle and you want to make sure you catch all the rest of them, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a kind comment below.